Greetings everyone, and welcome to Transnatural Perspectives. This is the show where we put nature in focus as we cultivate global perspectives on society and culture across environments and landscapes. I'm your host Josh Bennett, recording live here in Oslo, Norway, out to you around the world. And I just wanted to stop by for a moment, drop you a little teaser, and let you know what this show's all about. I'd first like to start with one of my favorite sayings, and that actually comes from an article by three Scandinavians named Farland, Dahle, and Jensen. And in the title of the article, they mention that nature is the home of culture. Now, with that in mind, one could deduce that nature or the environment, or quote, the more than human world, or whatever it is we want to call all this nature is the root of culture. And there would be no culture without nature. Because whether many of us would like to admit it or not, we come from and are a part of what's commonly called nature. Now, considering the multitude of urgent sociocultural issues that have either produced or have been derived from the human-made climate crisis that we're now struggling with, it would be arguably disingenuous to avoid the elephant in the room and not include the natural environment in the foundation of any discussion in regards to cultural or structural change. As for me, I'm originally from the US, but for more than a decade, I've been trekking all over this globe as a student, researcher, and practitioner, out in the field and in the classroom, while combining a number of disciplines like outdoor education, social sciences, tourism, music, the arts, just like this podcast right here. And like many of us, I've been motivated by some basic nagging questions, big ones being how to facilitate a more sustainable future. Along the way, I always find myself meeting an international collection of creative minds and critical thinkers, teachers, guides, and journalists, academics, activists, architects, and artists, and all kinds of other people attacking the issue of sustainability from their own unique angle and occupations. One could say we're all on a journey that transcends both culture and nature. Let's call it a transnatural one. So for a long time, I've been wanting to create some kind of resource and platform that can unite these voices, and this is that platform for now. I'm looking forward to sharing with you both well-known voices and those that don't get nearly enough exposure. I could even be talking about you. Perhaps you're that teacher sitting behind a stack of papers that need to be graded. Perhaps you're that writer who's waiting years to get published. Or maybe by the time you have the power to get in control of the means of production, it'll be too late. Whatever the situation may be, there's got to be another way. The times are changing, the climate is changing, and the argument has more or less been settled that we humans are living on borrowed carbon. The time to make our voices heard is now and inspire action. So of course, this project is growing organically and will continue to evolve based on the contributions of our guests, listener feedback from people just like you, and of course myself. So I'm very excited to welcome our many talented and creative guests to the show, and I welcome you too to join this journey transcending global perspectives of society and culture across environments and landscapes. Does that sound interesting to you? Then click that subscribe button right now to make sure you're up to date on all of our upcoming episodes, and please feel free to contact the show through email or social media with any questions, comments, or concerns. I'm also going to include any important links and more information about how to get in contact with us in the description below. Anyways, everybody, my name's Josh Bennett, and that's my transnatural perspective for today. Thanks for tuning in, and I really look forward to talking with you again soon. Peace for now.